you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. If you guys do not have a fantastic day today, tomorrow will hopefully be better. Always crossing our fingers and wishing for the best. Today, I have a special guest with me that will be accompanying me today in this live stream. We're going to be playing some Fortnite, and we're going to be doing a podcast kind of style, and I hope you guys kind of like it. So we're going to do a little bit of something today, and yeah. So while we wait for our special guest, I kind of want to show you guys, I don't know why, I'm just bored, this world that some friends and my brother created. As you guys can see here, I have attempted to create a couple of flags. So let's start here. We tried to do the Canada flag, Colombian flag, Mexico flag, the United States of America flag, the Cuban flag, the Salvador flag, the Portugal flag, and the Spain flag. I have not finished, and I kind of gave up on it, but these are the flags that I've attempted to do. Each one represents a home country of where my friends and family are from, and I thought I'd include them in here to give this world a little homey feel to it. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a new world, and we're going to be talking about gender and sexuality and stereotypes and all that good stuff. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. I'm gonna exit this, and we're gonna create the world. Have it like this. We can both hear each other, or be able to be heard. We just kind of like talk into it a little bit.
Okay.
Alright, so guys, this is my cousin Jessica. Say hello.
Hi.
And she's gonna be joining us today on this. We're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna test it out and see how this goes. I'm just gonna quickly just go listen to my video and make sure that we can hear ourselves, or that like having the mic like this works. I'll actually let me increase the sensitivity on the mic.
Okay.
I thought it would be good with a low, but I think we're gonna have to make it high. Hopefully this is better. Actually, I'm gonna put it all the way up, so. Okay, now let's test that out. Wait. Testing 1, 2. Can you hear? Talking to Mike, because you talk a little lower than I do, so talking to the mic.
I don't really talk lower. I
Okay.
talk loud.
Alright, cool. Okay, guys, sorry about this. Alright, perfect. This is gonna be working just fine. Alright,
Stop sounding like a professional.
gotta talk a little bit professional. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and create our own brand new world. What are we gonna title this world? gender. We're just gonna put it as gender. To oops.
I want to build the gender flag, like every flag in the gender.
Oh yeah.
You should draw. Like, let me bring my phone so we can look it up.
Well, it's fine. We can use mine.
Okay.
Alright. We're going to start off in creative, normal, and create world. Alright. Okay, so before we dive right into everything, we do want to talk about like definitions and stuff, to set the record straight and stuff. But even before that, we're gonna talk about just gaming for a little bit, talking about the game for a while, and then do that because it's gonna take a minute for us to get situated.
Did the video stop?
I don't know if it. No, I don't think so. No, it just paused. Alright, so top screen is gonna be me, and bottom screen is gonna be my cousin.
I'm bottom?
Yeah, you're bottom. Alright, so I don't know, you wanna just build. I should have done flat ground, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I think I'm gonna build the home here. I don't know if you wanna build a home together or something.
Where are you?
Alright. I see you. Turn around. Around. Right there. Alright. So, I was thinking we could do a 5 or 10 by 10. No, 11 by 11. Alright, so we can like start here. Do you want a brick house?
Sure. My question is, why can I never see you? I'm so blind.
Turn around. Down.
You're like right there.
Yeah, so this is gonna definitely take us a minute to get situated. We're gonna go ahead and build a house real quick, and then we'll go into like we'll build a couple of stuff, and we'll go into survival after.
I'm going to just take off this. Are you gonna put like floor or something, or are you gonna leave it as a grass?
No, we're gonna put 4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, snap. Broke 2 down.
Do you really need it? You said you're gonna put floor on that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright.
Oops.
Alright, perfect. Alright.
Oh my god, can I not?
Alright, and then I'm gonna this one. We're gonna do 11. No, it's 22, I think.
22 where?
Because alright, so I split it in half. So this is 11, and then this way is 11. We're gonna do 11, and then another 11, and then 11, 11. So it's like
how many
even.
did you put here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we build it? No, let's just build it by 111. So like this. Like that. And then we'll build it 2-story or something. Huh? Oh. What Mr. Rabbit ears? Don't let you see.
Rabbit about it.
Yeah. You forget how to play?
Yeah, I haven't played in a long time.
I know, it's been a while.
Where's the break?
There you go. No, up here. Yeah, right there.
Oh, I'm hella blind.
You don't have your glasses on?
No.
Oh, by the way, my cousin's like blind. She needs glasses. She forgot her glasses. SMH.
I don't really wear my glasses.
You should. I mean, at least for like gaming or something.
I use it when I play my game on my phone with my boyfriend. I'm playing PUBG with my glasses on.
That's so funny.
Cause I can't see. Then my boyfriend's like, "There's somebody there. There's somebody there." I'm like, "Where?" Right there.
You're like,
where?
Like, I don't see anything.
I know.
Yeah. I haven't played PUBG in a while. I've been like playing Fortnite. I've been doing live streams on Fortnite and stuff. For the most part. And you get on GTA again, but my brother says that he's gonna get another PlayStation so we can play GTA together. But he says to wait so that he gets it. That way we can get like the memberships at the same time. I'm just like, okay, fine.
Why do you go down, like, to?
Because when I build my door and stuff, I like it to like, so this is like the ground or whatever, and I like to go 2 steps down, and then I like to be able to like put steps and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, bro. So, what do you personally think the word gender itself means?
Itself, like
if somebody asks you like, what is gender? Like, if a kid asks you like, what is gender? What would you tell a kid? Like a 10-year-old, a 9-year-old?
Kid. It's a hard thing to explain.
What do you find it difficult to explain gender?
Because people would see it different ways, you know?
Yeah, definitely. It has many definitions, and to a lot of people it means different, has different meaning to it.
Yeah.
Well, and I think also it's kind of hard sometimes to explain what gender means because we kind of don't really understand what it means.
Yeah.
Like, you know, for me, I think gender is something that society has found a way to put a label on people, on how they identify themselves as. Like, there's,
We're
you know,
forced to identify as what we're born as.
exactly, and that's what I think that gender is perceived as, a label, that you have to fit in one or the other, or you're looked at a certain way, or you know, you're not normal, or something's wrong with you, you know. And we've come a long way as a society now. We're 2019, but we're still seeing like some discrimination going on, and non-acceptance and stuff in the LGBT community and stuff, which I personally disagree, and I believe that everyone should be treated equally.
Me personally, like anybody would say, oh, you're part of it, what? Like, stop saying that you shouldn't, you know? Like, yeah, I don't like it either. Yeah, partly because I'm part of the LGBT community.
Exactly, and that's what people don't understand. Oh no.
Yeah. And like, you know, in the family, you know that one person that is against it.
Yeah, we have an uncle personally, in our family that is super against the LGBT community, and we've actually tried to talk to him about it, and
it went horrible.
all the time we have a conversation about him, try to educate him on the subject, it just goes south, and It's just not a very nice sight to be around and to be a part of, and we just kind of have to let it be. This is it's not healthy for us, and it's not healthy for him.
One thing we should be happy about, I guess, is that our cousins that are his sons didn't come out
They're not.
to be
They're
gay or something.
or that they're accepting of the LGBT community, and they don't have anything against them, and they support them. You know, they're not gonna be like huge activists, but you know, they're like, you do you, and you know, I live my life and you live yours, kind of style. And like that's totally fine. Like, you know, you don't have to necessarily be a full-on supporter or like you know, participate in events or in the movement. You know, just let people do them. You know, let them do what they want to do, express themselves however they want to express themselves. You know, let them identify as who they are, and don't try to manipulate or change that from anyone, because it really messes with people. Like, if you really try to influence someone to believe one thing and they think it's true, and then you go on and you completely change that. It really messes with someone. How do I forgot how to
Today?
yeah, like put it today. I don't know if I didn't even know if
Option?
I don't think I gave myself privileges and stuff. Dang it. Yeah, I don't, because I should have been able to double click on this and
Bruh. You done? Oh, bruh.
I don't know.
Honey.
Well, we're just gonna have to work with what we got. Alright. So let me search up the actual definition of gender and kind of explain what the internet tells us what gender means. Quickly search that up.
If I say what I personally think gender is, like, I'd honestly just describe it the way, like, society has it. Like, female and male.
Yeah, and that's essentially what
it's supposed to be, but I don't, in a way, I don't really see it like that. I see it as something else, but I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, and see, it says it here on, I'm just using Google.
Either of the two sexes.
Yeah, so you're either or, a male or a female. And it's like it says, a reference to society and cultural differences rather than biological ones. So again, that's just going off based on society.
Yes.
So speaking of biological, there's a term, or there's this thing called biological sex. And mind you, everything that we're kind of talking about today here, I took a class it was only for like a couple like months or whatever in high school, and it was gender, on gender and stuff, and we learned about all these terms and in this topic. So I have a little bit of experience and knowledge behind this. So biological sex is reading off the definition here on my notebook. Quote, sex characteristic, genitalia, body shape, voice, pitch, hair, and it's basically sex assigned at birth. And what that means is, again, going back to how society labels us and puts us into categories. When you're born, you obviously have chromosomes and DNA and all that good stuff. And you got the chromosomes that make you a female or a male, and based on those, that is your biological sex. Like, that's what determines if you're a female or you're a male. In some cases, some rare cases, it's I believe, I can't remember quite honestly, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but it's kind of like both. I feel like I have that wrong, but in some cases it's both.
Wait, both what?
Like the I can't even remember. I feel like the chromosomes are both, like, or no, I have it wrong. No, I have it wrong. I got confused. So what I'm trying to say is, like, you could be your biological sex, your sex assigned at birth. You could be a boy, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's what your genes, your chromosomes say. Yeah. But you can be a female. You can have female body parts, but your chromosomes say that you're a male.
Yeah.
And so now you've been placed into this as a society. They're gonna perceive you as a female because that's what you were born with. Your body. And I personally think that should be not right. That's not right. And sometimes there's cases where you're born, your biological sex is a female, and, like, say, talking here, you're not born. You're born with a penis.
There's people who are even born with both parts.
Exactly, and what doctors will do, since you're little, and your biological sex, they manipulate it, and they will change. Like, if you're born with a female chromosomes, but you have a penis, they will remove the penis, and you'll grow up thinking you're a female, or you can grow up like that, or you start thinking like you have certain different feelings, not necessarily your fault, and it can really fuck with someone, and really mess up their head and stuff. And I think that we need to stop that as a society. Stop putting us into two boxes, female or male. Like, let anyone identify themselves as whatever they want to identify themselves as. Period. We also have another thing is gender identity. What do you think gender identity is?
What you personally... Well, it sounds like something like what you look like what people would say you are, but in a way also like what you identify yourself as to be.
Yeah, I feel like you're correct, kind of. So, as the definition says, it's a concept of self. You identify as either as a male, female, both, or neither. So it's something that you personally believe what you are, what you feel you are.
Yeah.
What would you say for you? If you don't have to answer the question, but what would you say your gender identifier is?
Well, as gender, well, like, I don't know, it comes with thoughts because, like, there's moments. I even had a dream. I actually nobody knows about this dream. I didn't tell anybody because, like, I'm dating a guy,
Yeah, yeah.
so I don't want to talk about that because it's weird because he's a guy and he's straight.
Yeah.
And I had a dream where I had a penis and I was with doing it with some girl, and like that was a weird dream. But, like, I've actually thought about that. I'm like, what if I had a penis? Like sometimes I want to be a guy, but I like being a girl. I like being a female.
Yeah.
Like, I don't identify myself as a female, but like sometimes I wish I was a male.
Yeah, yeah. I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. That's crazy because all this of gender and stuff, we all figure it out as we grow up, but we truly, in our inner self, in our souls, if you will, we kind of figured this out like around 3 or 4 years old. We know at that age what we want
Yes.
and stuff.
I knew, I just didn't know what sexuality was at that age. I didn't know about lesbian. I just thought it. I thought it was just girls and guys getting together. I never knew that girls together was a thing. Like, I would make that stuff up in my head. Like, oh, two girls together. When I was playing with my Barbies, two girls together, or.
Yeah.
But I never thought it was an actual thing.
And that's because we're not educated at a very young age about gender or about anything really other than just school.
Yeah.
Like,
I just realized I was bi once I turned when I was in middle school and I learned about all that stuff.
because you're opened a gate door, the door of like a gate, giant um, fence, wooden door, whatever is opened, and your eyes are open. You're taking off a blind fold that society has put on you, and your view changes on a lot of things, on what gender is and all that. And again, I feel like all this should be talked about in schools and to little kids, and have them educated and stuff so that they know. Because I remember growing up and being in class and stuff and hearing, or being in recess and stuff and hearing other kids and stuff yelling out, oh, you're so gay, or that's gay, or whatever, those kind of comments out there. And it was, at the moment, as a kid, you think it's like funny or something, like a joke,
Yeah.
but you don't understand what it actually means to be gay.
Yeah.
Or we grew up, it's just a joke.
I didn't even know what that meant when I was little. I'm like, gay, what does that mean? Like, I didn't know what that meant. I'm just went along with everybody else.
Yeah, and that's again because there's no one's being educated on the topic. Bless you.
Thank you.
And I feel like, again, if you teach these kids what these words mean, and give them a little background and stuff, they would be, it would be such a different world that we would live in.
Yeah. But it's not. If our parents had let us grow up with the idea of you get to decide what you call yourself, because when people ask, when you're a baby, they ask, is it a boy or a girl?
Yeah. And obviously
they're like, it's a girl
or it's a boy.
Yeah.
They never. That's why when I am hopefully a mother, I don't want to fall into that gender typical stereotype. Buy pink clothes because it's gonna be a girl. Buy blue stuff. Paint the room a certain color.
I'm gonna buy both colors.
Yeah, or neutral.
Yeah.
because let them decide what they want. Why are we gonna choose the toys, the materials that they get? Because just because they were born a girl. Well, what if they later on grow? I mean, obviously they grow up and decide that they identify themselves
What are you
as
doing?
me. What do you mean?
Just doing my roof.
Oh, I told you I was gonna make 2 floors.
I'm doing only one because I don't know.
You can make it 2.
I'm already making the roof.
Well, that could be your thing. Look, just you could do it like that and do what's it called? Put sticks right here, and then put stick there, and it'll create like a little hut, and then you do all around windows on it, and it could be like your patio kind of, but like on top of your house. I'm just gonna do a little, not too big. Going up here.
Glass pane. Woohoo!
They added so many different stuff on here. I was playing earlier and they added turtles and stuff, and I was like, whoa.
I already knew that.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't
because I played on my phone. But it's not the same thing as playing on here. That's why I was confused at first when I started playing. I'm like, wait, what button?
Yeah, no, it takes a, well, I've played for longer, so it doesn't, for me it's like simple to remember.
What's the point of putting it here?
No.
What?
Like, this is how it's on you. You use, like, these kind of things? I don't know how long or how high, and you put you put the glass and stuff, and then you build like a little roof on it, and then you build a little pyramid on top or something, and then you just put the glass around it and stuff, like just like that, how you have it. To like avoid, you know how it doesn't connect and stuff.
Yeah.
You could just use a wood block and put it in the corner and stuff, like that. But I mean, you could just replace it by. It depends how you want to go for your look, but that's a suggestion.
I would rather put a brick on there.
Yeah. Okay. I thought you were gonna use the other kind of glass, the block glass.
I like this one.
Yeah. Oops. Because if you just do like build it up, and then you just build like a little hut over it, it'll look cool. But that's it too.
Woohoo.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna build. I've kind of been digging this idea of like a glass roof. You know, that would be kind of cool to have a house that, like, the top room or whatever.
I know what to do. Oh my god.
Where there's a room with glass, like, all glass.
Yes, oh my god. Have you seen those houses, like, in movies where they're, like, have glass?
Yeah.
Instead of actual walls, it's, like, glass, and it's, like,
you know,
so nice.
for a thing, it's very helpful, because now you don't have to, put, what's it called? Lights. It's like natural light coming in.
Yeah, until night.
So you don't have to put like lanterns, or, you know, in real life that's like saving energy and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
But at the same time, somebody could just break the glass and get in.
Yeah, that's
depending on the type of glass that you have, though.
Yeah, that's the tricky part.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm gonna make this.
Forgot what to do. Bro, it's right here.
This is what I like. I'm like constantly like modifying like even the littlest things, like just like this, expanding this way and stuff. That's what I like. I like playing Minecraft,
Mm.
It's like you could just quick builds and stuff.
In my phone, my Minecraft, I made like a big ass wall around it,
Mhm.
and like have my house already, but it's like small. I'm gonna make it bigger, but I keep forgetting to.
I'm just gonna add that railing on there so that you don't fall over this way. Oops.
I'll just throw it across the room.
So yeah, so you come up and there's no way you can fall over there. You can just come down.
Jeez.
So this is gonna be like where I have my rooms and stuff, I guess. I don't even know how much did I, because this is my dilemma. I always find myself into these little dilemmas and stuff.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna turn this into a library up here. And then I'm gonna have my rooms and stuff down here. So I'm gonna leave that top space up there. Okay. Oh yeah, we did also talk a little bit about gender expression, and that's how you express yourself. The way you dress, talk, walk, even, or how it's just how you show your gender, how you want people to interpret it and stuff.
I would dress. I like dressing like a guy. I don't really have the clothes for it, but I wish I did. But I don't. I should. If I like that, I should.
I mean, I don't really like dress like either gender. Like, I just put clothes on that's comfortable. Like, there's not really specific reasons why I chose that. It's just because I usually wear shorts and like a t-shirt.
Yeah.
But that's just because it's comfortable. It's not because like I want to dress like a guy or I want to dress like a girl, like be girly girl or whatever.
Yeah, I don't like dressing like a girly girl. Sometimes I do, but it's mostly when I'm with my boyfriend. Just when I dress girly.
Right.
Like, you see me dress right now, I wouldn't dress like this to be with my boyfriend. Because
Yeah.
I look like what you would say, oh, she's lesbian, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Hitting with the stereotypes.
Yeah.
So.
No.
No.
With the stereotype, like, hello, who said I was lesbian?
Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know if I don't know you, but I kind of find it, like, weird when someone asks me, like, oh, like, what do you like, girls or guys? It's because it's so rare. Usually people just, oh, like, what's your type of guy or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
But, like, it's rare when people, like, ask you, like, oh, what's your type of, what, do you like girls or guys or both, or, I'm like, whoa.
I would be that person to ask, do you like guys or girls?
You know, and, yeah, it's good.
I mostly ask it only when I'm interested in the person and they're a girl. Well, I'll ask both genders, but, mostly because, what's it called? I don't know. It's just harder. Sometimes it's harder to tell on girls if they're.
Yes, it's.
Yeah, because guys
difficult.
that are, you know,
Bi.
gay or like,
Yeah.
something like that, like, they usually talk in a way like, you know, you can tell.
Yeah. I know, I understand what you mean.
Yeah. Try not to make it sound sexist, that's why.
No, I mean, it's fine. I mean, I know what you mean. Yeah, you can, sometimes it's easier to tell when a female or a male is bi or gay.
Yeah.
It's not that it's more noticeable, but like, kind of.
Yeah.
It's so different compared to like girls. I feel like girls kind of almost hide it sometimes. Almost, not really.
Yeah.
Or they don't really show it, so it's like.
Unless they like again, like I said, like the way you dress doesn't define who you are. Because I've seen girls who dress like guy style, but like they're straight.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Or they cut their hair like a guy, and
But-
they look like they're lesbian, but like they're not. They're straight.
Yeah.
Or they're bi or something.
And that's why it's, you know, being 2019, you should never assume anyone's gender.
Ask them.
You just
before.
ask. You know, don't go out there and be like assuming stuff. And me and my friends, we catch ourselves. You know, if we accidentally, we're like, oh, is that oh, that's a guy walking down the street, just because they're wearing like a hoodie and they have like maybe short hair or something, like, hey, you can't assume gender, like, even to animals, like, don't assume their gender, like, I remember I was talking to this guy a couple weeks ago, months ago actually. He had a dog, and the first thing I asked, or he sent me a picture of his dog or whatever, and I said, "Aw, he's so cute." And there I go, assuming the gender of the dog, thinking it's a he, and it turned out to be a she. Um, so that was an awkward situation. I don't know. I feel like every time you say, "Oh, like, look at the dog," I don't know why, but I automatically like kind of assume it's a boy. You know,
People usually have like pet
boy dogs.
yeah.
Not really girl dogs.
Don't assume my cat's gender. Oh, kill you. My cat is female, by the way.
Yeah.
She had babies, but I don't know what happened because she left. And then she came back without her babies, and I'm like, where you put your babies at, ma'am?
Irresponsible mother.
Yes. Like
me,
I'm like, me and my mom were like, oh, we could have given Vanessa a cat for her birthday, but no, the cat had to go have her cat somewhere else. I'm just like, you have your cat somewhere else.
Excuse me, ma'am.
You should bring your cats over here. One of them died. One of the little cats died.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That was sad.
Rest in peace to the cat.
Yes. I don't even know the gender of it, so the cat, not he or
she. Yeah, and what I've learned also taking this class is asking someone how they want to be identified. Like, I remember, I think it was one of my teachers or something said that they don't like people saying he or she referring to them, but they don't want to be referred as it. So, ask people what they want to be identified as. A she, a he, a it, or maybe a they. Whatever they want. Don't just, be out there assuming stuff. Like, ask people. And, especially if you you have a friend who's, maybe gay or bi or something. And let's say it's a he, and he's gay. Don't be like he, because what if they identify as a she?
Like, there's this YouTuber who's gay. His name is Louis Castro. I don't know if you guys watch him or something. He's hella funny. He's Latino. He's Mexican. Again, why am I saying he? She refers to herself as like a she.
Okay.
Because she calls herself the baddest perra. It's like,
yeah.
Like a girl.
Right.
So like it's a she, not a he. Like sometimes I like confuse it still and say a he.
Because again, it's like almost like a brainwash. Like we're brainwashed to
like. I'm still used to like calling males him instead of her.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only way like I would remember to not call them that is like if they're like transgender or something, like they're a girl now.
Yeah.
So, like that's the only way I would actually remember, or if they dress like a girl, like I have an ex. He's a girl, like he was born as a girl,
right?
But he says he'd rather be identified as a guy, like as he, like refer to him as a he, not a she. And like he is my, I don't know if she's my friend still or something. You remember Crystal? Yeah. I don't know if we're friends still. Like I'm gonna see like
Crystal, your friend, the The friend that came over the one time I met, the one that I texted on Instagram.
Yes, that one.
Her?
Yeah. Her cousin.
Her cousin? Is it her cousin or her Crystal?
Her cousin. I dated her cousin.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What? Okay. Where have I been for?
That was the first person I ever dated.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my god. I've already lost track.
That was in 2017 though, so like obviously you don't remember.
Yeah, no, I know.
So yeah,
crazy.
the first person I dated was basically a girl but identified as a guy. They're not transgender or anything, but they just prefer to be referred to as him. You know?
Yeah, yeah. And that's what we gotta like learn to start to do. Ask people, because sometimes people can get offended if you like, assume their gender or their term or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's always good to just ask, be educated.
One thing that's weird though is he's younger than me. He's barely gonna be a freshman this year. I don't know if he's gonna come to my school though. My friend Crystal had said that he was gonna come to that school, but she said she wasn't sure.
Oh. Okay.
But yeah, that's gonna be weird.
They're like awkward.
I don't really talk to him anymore. I stopped talking to him like after we stopped dating.
Yeah. No, that's understandable.
Yeah. So like last time I saw him was like a few months ago when I went to Crystal's house to some party or something.
Yeah.
And he was there.
Do you still talk to Crystal?
I haven't talked to her lately. Cause like I don't know.
Stuff happened.
Yep. Things happen.
It's life, Happens. Life happens.
Mostly when it's your best friend, like it hurts the most.
Oh, tell me about it. I mean,
I cried over it. She was my best friend, like.
No, I feel it, and the really reason I tell you, like, I really feel it, and it's also something I've learned. I don't tell someone like, oh, I feel you, unless you've actually gone through it,
Yeah.
Don't just try to make them feel better, like, by saying, oh yeah, I feel you. Like, if you honestly been through a situation like that, and then you have actual experience of it and stuff, only say it then. If you don't, then just be like, look, I don't understand what you're going through, but I can try. Maybe, but don't even say like, I understand what you're going through, or like, it's okay, everything's gonna be fine. Like, don't try to make someone feel better of the situation if you've not been in their shoes, literally. It's not right. You shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But me and my best friend, we've been through so much for all the years that we've known each other. We've been through ups and downs, and I feel like sometimes we've been through more downs than ups. But when you really feel like your friendship, when you're like ride or die, you're going to find a solution for whatever it is.
Yeah.
But you guys have to both put the effort, and it can't just be one way. Are you spawning like a lot of baby chickens? Nice.
I'm bored. I do that on my phone. I'd be throwing eggs all over the world.
Bruh. Alright, so I just kind of roughly sketched it out. This room. This is like the room.
I haven't done anything inside the house. I'm just throwing eggs.
Nice.
This is all I did.
Nice. I just kind of gave it a little bit of touch. Not too detailed or anything.
Where's the room?
Oh, down there.
What are you doing?
That's a small room.
In case of we die and I stay down here. Where's my food?
Oh, well, I haven't built a kitchen. Excuse me,
Build a
ma'am.
kitchen, ma'am.
And door, do.
Do you know any transgender person?
Do I know any transgender person? No, not personally.
Oh.
I'm trying to think. I don't think so. No, I don't.
Did you ever see anybody who's
Well,
transgender?
yeah, I've spoken to people who are transgender. But I don't know anyone like personally.
Oh.
But I've seen people.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sometimes I feel like my boyfriend is against the LGBT.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you
But,
ever
like,
talked to him about it?
He says everybody can do like what they want with their life. Like,
Right.
He's not gonna really mind it.
Mhm.
But like, then he makes this weird face. Like, what was it called the other day? Like, I had this friend. She's transgender. She was a guy.
Mhm.
And like, I saw her walking down, right?
Mhm.
Like, in a way, you can't really tell that, she was a guy.
Right.
But in a way, you kind of can. And like, we said hi in the street.
Yeah.
And I was with my boyfriend.
Mhm.
And then like, I told him, I'm like, oh, she's my friend, and it's like, she's transgender.
Mhm.
And like, he made this weird face, and I'm just like, and he didn't really say anything, but he just made this weird face, like he didn't like what I told him. I'm just like in my head, I'm like, what's wrong?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you should definitely like talk to him about it. And,
Yeah.
set things straight. Make sure you're on the same page with,
Like, he knows I'm bi.
He does? Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
And like, he said he's fine with it. And but obviously he's like, but like, cause bi people usually are like I've seen, like, I've not only thought that people think, but I've seen that they do. They're like, all bi people are more likely to cheat on you because like they have more choices to do that with.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I understand what
So
you're
like,
saying.
he kind of brought that up.
Mhm.
He's like, I don't know, like in a way you would think, oh, lucky guy, he's dating a bisexual girl, he could have a threesome with 2 girls. I thought people would think that, but like, they don't.
Mhm.
My boyfriend doesn't. Cause like, honestly, like, I don't know why I brought that up one time. I'm like, I don't want to talk about that here because
No, you don't. No, you shouldn't.
no, but like, if you're bi, get yourself somebody who says that they don't want to have threesome, because they only want to be with you, even if that's like a guy with guys is like that's their dream. But like, my boyfriend, he was like, no, I only want like with you, nobody else,
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, I love you.
Yeah, and that's good.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, I'm never gonna get to explore that part of me.
Would you want to?
Yes, I want to.
Yeah, a lot of people, want that. I don't know about me personally. I would definitely not say quick to say no, because, I don't know. That's something that I've not really explored, into thinking about.
Yeah.
So that's why I say I'm not gonna be quick to say no. But I'm not either gonna be quick to say yes either, because again, no, nothing on that.
Yeah.
Oh.
What time is it?
I don't know. It's like
Oh my
2
god,
in the
it's
morning.
12.
12? No, it's 2. It's 2 in the morning.
I know it's 2.
Wow.
I said 12. Well,
Um, you know, a little, you know, um, to throw out there, a lot of, um, people, and, we're talking about, gender and sexuality here. A lot of people are scared to come out to their friends or family or to whoever they're, coming out to. Um, Whenever anyone comes out to you, um,
you support them. You
don't judge them. Yeah.
don't rub it in their face that they shouldn't be like that.
Um,
Just give support.
Yeah, whatever your beliefs are, whether you're religious, Catholic, Christian, or whatever religion you're from. Don't be quick to be like, oh, you're wrong, like, that's, like, the devil's work, or, you're gonna go to hell for that, or, God doesn't love you anymore. Don't do that to a person.
They don't choose what they feel.
Exactly. Be supportive. Help them out. Try to understand them and try to really help them out. Don't push them away. Because if they're coming out to you, it's because they believe in you. They found a person who they're comfortable, who they think it's safe for them to talk. And if you're just pushing them away and telling them X, Y, and Z, and telling them all these negative thoughts, how afraid do you think that person's gonna be
to come out to everybody else?
To anyone else, or you're gonna really mess them up. So put your personal beliefs aside and help them out. Try to understand them and try to be there for them. If you don't support it, if you don't believe in it, just don't rub it on their face like, oh yeah, I don't believe in that, or I don't agree with that. Find a way to be like, hey, look, I know you feel this type of way, but here's my perspective on it, and but I respect you and I accept you for who you are.
Their sexuality or gender, whatever they feel, doesn't, it's not going to change the person, it's just the genders they like.
It's the same person you've known for however long you've known them for. It's just
now you know a little more about them.
Exactly, and they want to be able to express themselves differently.
It's like a way learning about somebody's past.
Exactly, it's essentially the same thing. You're just learning, you're being educated by whatever.
Me personally, like not really about sexuality, the things I've done in the past. My boyfriend, he accepts me with the things I've done and that's happened to me in the past. So in a way I'm thankful for that, because anybody else would have just used me and they're like, okay, I'll leave you now. But he accepts me with my past because I am what I am now, and it doesn't can't really change my past. I'm me. It's not gonna really change what I am today by knowing what I was in the past.
Yeah.
And with gender, it's it's not gonna change their attitude towards you or anything. It'll only change it if you're rude to them about it.
Yeah.
But they are the same person.
Yeah.
If they are a nice person, they're kind, they help you with everything, it's they're gonna keep doing that. It's
gonna be a little different,
Yeah.
And I'm gonna share a little life experience myself. From me and my experience and stuff. You know, I remember one of my teachers told us this, and this will always stick with me. She was kind of brushing on that topic. We're in history class. It was a history class, and she said, don't judge. Obviously, don't judge anyone for who they are or who they're trying to be or whatever. And she went on off on it, and then she said, "This is how she sees things." She says, "Listen, I personally don't like females, but think about it this way: if you're a female, right? If you identify yourself as a female, you're a female or whatever, and another female approaches you and tells you, 'Hey, I like you.'" She said to think about it this way, if she wouldn't have done that, only 50% of, the population finds you attractive. But now, 100% of the population finds you attractive. Meaning that, since there's only two genders, according to society, if you're a girl, only boys like you. But if a girl approaches you and tells you, "I like you," now there's the girls that like you. So now both genders like you. Does it make sense? She's like, now it's not a 50-50, it's 100%. Both genders like me. Think about it that way. You don't have to like them back. Nobody said you have to like them back. And I don't know why, but the way she said it and the way she explained it, it always stuck to me. And this is way before I decided to come out. And
do people know?
No, for me,
Yeah.
no. It's just my inner circle of friends. There's like two handfuls. There's only like 10 people that know. Maybe less. But yeah, it's weird to think about it, but
I feel like I have an ingrown hair.
Huh?
An ingrown hair right there. It's been itchy for like the past few days, and it's just like they're like itchy, like a little bump, and like the little hair coming out of it in the middle of it. I'm just like, no.
Like pillow.
It's me.
Oh no, my controllers are about to die. I think we're gonna wrap the live stream here. I think we've been live streaming for like hours now. Like how much hours?
I'm watching, not re-recording.
Oh, imagine. Oh. I don't think we're still going live.
I'd be dead. I'm just like, what?
Oh no, we're still live. We're still live.
Okay. Is anybody watching even?
Right now?
I don't know. So. It's late.
It's late. I don't know. There's no one right now. I don't think so.
Okay.
No, there's no one right now. There was, but not right now. Because like usually, the one that I've gotten the most views on, I think was 12. Like this one I just posted 2 days ago. Actually, 8 days ago.
Your friends don't watch it?
Sometimes. I mean, I don't make them go watch it. They support me. They support me. But yeah, we've been streaming for how long?
Oh, whoa, my stomach.
35 minutes. No way. Come on.
Just go back a little bit.
Nah, it's gotta be way more. Alright, well, anyways.
That felt like more than
that felt like an hour.
That
or
felt like 2 hours.
I usually be streaming for that much time. Alright, thank you guys for if you guys tuned in and listened to us talk about it a little bit, not too in depth about it. There's definitely gonna be like part 2, I think.
Yes.
Don't you agree? Yeah, I agree. Maybe like during the daytime or something where we're like a little more energy.
Yeah,
And
because right now it's 2 in the morning. It's
yes,
just like I'm trying
it's
to go
like
to sleep.
super late. And we gotta wake up early.
It's almost
tomorrow.
2:30.
Yeah.
5 minutes away from that
Yeah.
time.
Okay, so recap. Don't assume anyone's gender. Ask. Be educated. Um,
Support.
Don't judge. Just be there for someone.
Yeah, you don't know what it's like being in their shoes and be judged, so don't judge.
To end it, let's go ahead and go out here. I spilled it.
What?
Yeah, say what it to build a flag.
Oh yeah, what are the colors that go straight?
Boy, purple.
I know the colors, but like what order?
Blue. Green. Which green? This green or this green? This green?
I'm not sure.
No,
Pink.
Ah, I just messed it up.
What?
Blue. Green. Yellow. Orange. Red. Bet.
I'm just like, what?
I know this one. This one's simple one.
Starts with red at the top, purple at first. Woohoo. What are you doing? Why are you starting it down there?
And put it on the ground.
Shouldn't you have made it longer?
Probably. Oh,
Wrong color.
one color.
Ooh, I found all the blanks.
Nice.
Ooh, this is my flag.
Yes. No, isn't it the other one?
It's that one.
Isn't it this one, Pam?
Oh wait, that's the... Oh yeah, it's that one.
I feel like it is. Maybe it's the other one. I'm not sure. See, this is how uneducated we are. We're gonna definitely educate ourselves a little more on it, and we'll.
Yeah, it was the one you were pointing at.
Yeah. See. Boy, what is stopping me? Oh, true.
Oh, the one I was pointing at was the transgender flag. I'm hella dumb.
See, we is not educated. Well, I was a little bit educated on that one.
Oh, the European have a different gay flag? I didn't know that.
The more you know.
Ooh, the asexual flag looks cool.
Bam! Look at that. Welcome to our home.
Oh my god, look at the pansexual. Wait, what's polysexual?
Polysexual is when you're in a relationship with multiple people, but you like both agree on it. Yeah. Oh, you know something I always wanted to try?
What?
So you grab this guy. Actually, let me get rid of this. So you grab this.
So you make that one light with that?
Yeah, but you do it a rainbow style using these colorful ones. So start off with purple, blue, green,
Yellow, orange, and mi rojito.
red. Alright, so you want to help me? You know how to do this?
No.
Alright, so you go like this. This. Like this.
said it was purple first?
Yes, purple is first. I forget how big this has to be. So that you can put the light in the middle. There we go.
How do you put this on there? Do you put it around it or something? Do you put it around it or something? You put the block going up?
Oops. Oh, my bad. I almost destroyed this. No, I destroyed it. Oh, there we go. Oh, how you put it? So you just put a block up like this, and then it's gonna be purple. Is it purple? You just get rid of that. I need the next one.
Blue?
Over here, on this side.
Oh.
That. Okay, I'll be putting them down, and you just add the color on them.
Okay.
That's how we end it.
Whoops. I need to take that out. Go down, go down.
Oh, you see. Dude, look at that.
God.
Looks so beautiful. Damn, that looks beautiful.
We should make the whole world. Ooh. Put all the colors on
I think
top
you
of
can
it.
make it like into, like this, like. No, look. Do like that, and then go higher. And then you make that purple.
We should make it like in order.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
We should make another one and do that.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it right here.
We start with purple. I'm start with purple.
That's so cool. Wait, don't break that down. How high? You're not?
Here.
Put below here?
I'll put two up. Two up.
Two up.
No. Higher. Here.
Okay, and then I'll add, what, yellow? How much blocks
Green.
did you go?
I don't even know.
No.
1,
you were
2,
doing
3, 4, 5, 5.
that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wait, I think there was 5 like in between.
Oh. So there.
Yeah. Now yellow.
You want to do yellow?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks weird.
Oh, we're gonna destroy this one. Alright, do 5.
1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
At the end. Oh, right there. Wait, ah!
Oh, you're gonna do that.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Just gotta remember to stop right there.
Looks cool. This just looks like some
That
place.
looks so cool.
Just take a picture of that.
Oh, that is just mesmerizing, like awesome.
I need to go far away though, so I can take a picture of.
Wow, look. Wow, wow. Okay, I'm gonna. You should exit and then it'll be full screen and you can take a picture.
Okay.
And just click. Yeah. Log out. No, but
Well,
first you exit and then there you go.
you should go where you could see the other flag, like the one on the floor.
Like that?
Yeah. Do it right now, cause then it's gonna get dark.
It's getting dark. Oh! You good?
I ran so
Bruh. Okay, I'm gonna end the live stream there.
Yeah.
Oh, I always forget how to end it.